Dude. Oh yeah. 30th anniversary of. You know what's up. Yeah. The classic. Diddy's Conquest. Whoa. Maybe like even on 12. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird this one because because it's like it's got all this like clown music in it and all this like clown circus imagery in it and all this pirate shit. So it's got pirates and clowns, and that's really strange. It's like a weird. It's like a strange, you know, combination, I guess. So, well, the music is so good. I just wish that it would. We'll play a game. Now, this game is fucking hard, though. I gotta say, I beat it multiple times over the years, but I remember that the difficulty level, the higher you go up, is pretty crazy. So there's some levels that, you know, without save states, it would be. I wouldn't. I would die a lot. So um, yeah. So I guess taking you back 30 years ago, you know what? Pirates weren't really that. They weren't like the Johnny Depp, like the Pirates of the Caribbean in the early 2000s. There wasn't a huge pirate love. It was looked at as more like silly and more like goofy, like, you know, retarded. And they weren't. And I guess with the box office disaster of Cutthroat Island, pirates were not doing very well in the 90s. Vampires were doing well thanks to Anne Rice. Um, you know, superhero movies were, you know, Batman Forever came out 30 years ago, 1995. Um, but pirates were not doing so well. They were having a lot of box office bombs or water related movies in general. You have Waterworld bombed big time. And so, anyways, there was a bright spot for pirates in the 1990s. It was this game, uh, Donkey Kong Country 2, and also the legendary performance by Tim Curry and the Muppets in what I consider. I really don't. I, I really don't know why that movie Muppet Treasure Island is so good, but that's a really good movie. Even if you're an adult, you might like it. It's pretty entertaining. So those are only two bright spots for pirates in the 1990s, 30 years ago. And this game was released November 20th, 1995, exactly 30 years ago today. So for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or otherwise known as the SNES. Yeah. Okay. I think K. Rool has left. I've kidnapped that lumbering fool Donkey Kong, and you will never see him again. Har 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 har. Captain K. Rool. Oh, I love the music in this game. Yeah, it's a strange mix of like pirate and clown. Yeah, it's pretty bizarre, but yeah. Oh, I accidentally went in there. Not on purpose. Oh, okay. That's a new feature, huh? Change controls. I don't remember that being on there last time. Yeah, that must have been one of the like the updates. Yeah, I think that is the difference, isn't it? Like, if you live in a digital world, then like things happen automatically because they're automatically updated, and so it's like what? Yeah, you know, like if you work for a corporation and let's say back in the day, people tell you what's going to happen, right? They're like, oh, we're going to make this change. Like, oh, next week we're implementing the new system, or whatever. But like in this world, it's sort of like you buy something if it's digital, and then maybe you don't even get an email about it. They just like add something. They just say, oh, it's one of our updates, and then like, so this has Dixie Kong. Uh, Now, like liberal culture in this country could not erase Southern things like fried chicken and gravy. Like there's only so far the leftists could get away with erasing American or Southern culture. So they couldn't get away with like you know in the hot South getting rid of iced tea or something like that, or fried foods. So the easy targets for the leftists and the socialists and the communists was to take down Confederate statues and change the names of Confederate high schools and middle schools and so forth. So the leftists and the communists went after the easy things, and the easiest things was basically the easiest thing for the left uh, and the wokesters to do is to tear down Confederate statues and to change the language, um, try to change the vocabulary. So get rid of Uncle Ben and get rid of Aunt Jemima and get rid of the old white guy on the Cracker Barrel, the old white uh, grandpa or whatever. I love how it like makes a farty noise with the bugs. I love that shit. Makes a fart noise. That's fucking dope. Yeah, making those fart noises. Like what a genius idea to make like the fart noises. Um, Making those farty effects like that. Like God, what how I mean, it's just genius. The fart effects. I'm gonna have to give an award to the fart department on that. Nice. So they tried to get rid of the old white guy on the Cracker Barrel. Uh, you know, they got rid of Aunt Jemima. They got rid of the Confederate statues and most of the Confederate generals and leaders, in the southern states and elsewhere. Um, and so then they tried to get rid of Dixie, which is like a southern. It's like a southern name for a girl, and it's like a rebellious southern girl or something. It's like Dixie, like Win Dixie. Then they went after. So then the liberals started to go after Dixie for some reason, trying to uh, equate it with something racist or whatever. When it just really means southern and rebellious, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's racist. But you can read into it. Liberals and fanatics like that are looking for any excuse to tear down traditional culture or um, Southern culture in the United States. Normally, white culture in Southern United States, not black culture. Not necessarily Hispanic culture, but just white culture, because that's somehow allowed. Okay, Tula, stop it. Okay, Tula, I'm playing Donkey. Tula, what are you doing? Tula. Damn it, Tula. What are you doing? Shit. Tula, shut up. Now I gotta start the whole thing. Be quiet. What are you barking at? Damn it, you messed up my whole flow here. It's like you're not supposed to be barking this fucking late. And then they had the weird thing, so they had the Dixie Chicks. Well, I mean they had this game too, where it was Dixie Kong. And then they had the Dixie Chicks. Southern, these cute girls. Well, they had like this one kind of hot blonde mature chick, and then they had like her sister or whatever, and she was okay looking, the brunette chick, but like the youngest one though was like fucking smoking hot. The one with the fucking amazing voice, and the Dixie chick, she was like really cute. Shut up! What the fuck are you barking at, Tula? Tula, what are you barking at? I don't understand what you're barking at. Tula, I'm playing a game. Hey, shut up. Hey, what are you barking at? I'm playing a game. Are you barking at the effects on the Donkey Kong? Come on, Tula. Tula, come here, man. What? Are you barking at Donkey Kong? It's Donkey Kong Country 2. Tula, please be quiet. Interrupted. Yeah, I don't have like a. That's the only thing. Like, I really need a man cave where like nobody can interrupt. Yeah, like I like that's only like. And I'm not talking about like Scott Adams, like where you have a man cave where like everybody's dead. You know, not like that. Like, but a man cave where I can just escape all animals and all people, and focus on what I want to focus on. Yeah, with no distractions whatsoever, and like totally like um, soundproof and everything. Yeah, yeah. Maybe she was barking at the effects of the game or something. Maybe she's barking at the farts. Is that what she's barking at? The farts? She's barking at the fartiness. Yeah. So there was a time when Dixie wasn't controversial. It just meant Southern, usually Southern girl. Yeah, they weren't. Winn Dixie was such a popular chain that they weren't able to wokeify Winn Dixie. So okay, I think this is where Tula was when I was when the guys are going. Oh, I guess she was barking at that. Oh yeah, she's probably barking at the guy going. They make like belching and fart noises in this a lot. So there was a time when there wasn't like animus for the word Dixie in by the left. That wasn't like one of their main obsessions, getting rid of the word Dixie. There we go. Yeah, Dixie is not really a country chick, but they call her Dixie Kong. So I guess, I mean, Diddy, Donkey, Dixie. You got to make it something, I guess. Something Ixy or like funky, uh, Grumpy Kong. You know, you need so. I guess it's kind of like the dwarves, like happy, sleepy, farty, shitty. whatever, lazy, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, maybe it's like it's kind of like making a joke about like uh, time to get a donkey on like Donkey Kong. Mess up the camera. Yeah. Yeah. So this pirate theme works well. I mean, it's so great. There's like a Donkey Kong Island and not just in like Skull Island. Okay, Tula, you finished? Oh, baby. I'm sorry, baby. I know you're protecting the plants. I Yeah. Well, it really doesn't help that there's like people next door. They play rap music all the time, and then on the other wall, it's like these old people that stay up, and sometimes they bass out their shit. I guess they have their speakers up against their kitchen wall, unfortunately, and they sometimes jam their shit like music in their movies until fucking 4 in the morning sometimes. So it's just like if you got to get up early in the morning, it's hard to go to sleep because the walls are so fucking thin in these condos. It's like good god. Yeah, I mean, do I wish? I do kind of wish that. Yeah, I do kind of wish that my parents back 30 years ago wouldn't have bought this place. I wish they would have bought a house with a yard. Even if I had to mow that shit, you wouldn't have to deal with people's bull crap except if you got out into society itself. And so, there we go. Yeah, that would be pretty nice. Like, so if you had a party and then and played some music and danced and shit, or wanted to listen to a loud movie, if you had your own house, it would be like no big deal. But if like you have an apartment or condo or something, units, townhomes, whatever, then you get like, then you got to hear other people's shit through the walls. It's like, it sucks. Oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, I know. I know what my. I love the sound effect for this invincibility because it's like it kind of sounds like a synthesizer, like the Who, like they would use in one of the rock albums, like Pete Townsend or something. It has that awesome effect to it, that awesome sound. Yeah. Do you want to hear the rap? Yeah, but you can't really. The only way you can do that is like, yeah, you have to get Diddy Kong. There we go. This still makes me laugh like every time, even though I'm like 45 years old. And then when this game came out, I was 15, so but it still makes me laugh the same way that it always did. All the music is good. Oh, Wrinkly Kong. Oh yeah, that's a pretty nice little. Yeah, they really gave a shit for Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong was such a big hit that they made a really great Donkey Kong 2. In fact, they made a superior product. I think they went above and beyond the Call of Duty, from Donkey Kong to Diddy's Conquest to from Donkey Kong Country. But oh, there he is up there, huh? That's Cranky Kong at the Monkey Museum. Cranky Kong, and then the grandma's Wrinkly Kong. Is it Lockjaw's locker? Fucking Lockjaw. That's what's going on. Yeah, isn't this like a perfect platformer? It really is. It's just perfect. That's pretty dramatic music for Underground. Oh crap, dude. Oh man. Dudes. Okay. Shit. Gotta get my boy back, dog. Y'all better roll on out. So I'm coming with my boy Swordy. I don't think they call him Swordy. Actually, in the Gulf of Mexico, I love when like this one guy, he had like a condo in South Padre Island, and Ernie, yeah, there's a nightclub and shit back in the early '90s, and like I loved it when he would talk about going marlin fishing and stuff, like swordfish. I know it was it was interesting to me, like about swordfish and marlins. It's pretty interesting. A fascinating fish, I would say, for sure. If a fish could be fascinating, that was it. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty much it. You know, I mean, they had the internet back in the day. You know, I don't think we really had. Um, I know my friend's dad was a doctor, and they had all the shit immediately when it came out. And I mean, you know, everybody had a computer, everybody was hooked up to the web, like almost from the start. So we kind of took a while to get ours going. Like, not because like we were, you know, super broke or anything. It was basically, you know, rich people got all the latest toys first, just normally in society. That's just how, or well-off people usually got all the latest gadgets and shit first, all the toys, and you know, that's nothing really too unusual about that. But yeah, you know, like the Trumps got. Yeah. Well, then I'm missing an O somewhere, huh? What the hell? So does anybody think that when the when the internet came out that the Trumps didn't get the first computers and like the first hookups and the first web browsers, and of course they got everything right when it came out, because the dude was a billionaire. He was already a billionaire like way back in the day, at least by the 90s. And Gates was one of the first billionaires in tech, I believe. So Bill Gates, you think Bill Gates didn't have this shit? Yeah. But okay. Followed the bananas. Ooh. Your mom. That boy Lockjaw, dog. Don't mess around, fool. That boy Lockjaw ain't no joke. When the boy Lockjaw comes after you, tries to kill you. When the boy called Lockjaw nails your ass, ooh, ooh. Got the boy Lockjaw. Oh, fart. That's the one you want to get, that one DK1 dog. Oh shit. That's why I keep redoing it. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Like it's almost like he was jerking off there. I wasn't jerking off. Yeah. Oh, y'all ready for the next rap scene? Do. So then, in the era of wokeness in the early 2020s, to show their allegiance to Barack Hussein Obama or liberalism or something, the Dixie Chicks, which got famous for being the Dixie Chicks, said, "We no longer feel that." Well, it's kind of a longer story than that. They were not very supportive in the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq after September 11th, 2001. So they spoke out against the wars, and their career took a major nosedive. So yeah, this could have been trying to suck up to Democrats and suck up to power by trying to pledge fealty to the Democrat Party, or to the power structure of the U.S. government, and to the Democrat Party and the liberal global world order. So they were probably trying to salvage their career, which broke famously during the George W. Bush administration. And by pledging fealty to Obama and the Clintons, they're hoping to get in good graces in their career to do well again, instead of crater like it did when they criticized George W. Bush back in the 2000s. So yeah. So instead of the country, the Dixie Chicks from the South, they decided to betray their Southern roots and call themselves the Chicks. Hey, so they call themselves the Chicks, so they hope they could get some checks. Yeah, but whatever. Probably they tried to sell out to power far too late in their career. If they're gonna sell out, they should have done it like, way back in the 2000s or something. I love this like really happy ass like pirate tune. It's brilliant. Da, 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 da. It's the song is sounds simultaneously joyous and sad at the same time, which is a rare combination for a song to do that. It's bittersweet. Yeah. I got my cruel coins. Oh yeah. Do, 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 do. It's just like, oh, I love Rattle Rattle or whatever they call 'em. Can you imagine it if snakes were this cute? Everybody would want a snake. Oh shit. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to say goodbye to my boy Rattle. Dang, my boy. You wanna go to Dixie? Dixie Kong? Shit. Well, at least I got to kill him, motherfucker. Yeah. Diddy Kong. Da, 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 da. Oh, hopefully did it? No. You just go back to the beginning of the level. Yeah, I hate when I do that because if I die at the end and then shit. I guess that's the only bad thing about save states is that you don't save often in a game this quick. It's like pain in the ass. Be really helpful when this game gets super fucking a lot harder than it is now. It gets super hard later. That's what she said. I just wanted to play with Rattly again. Yeah. Yeah, this is like just an observation, but yeah, like when I worked 10 years in retail, like, I was around kids all the time and stuff. And especially like in when I worked at an elementary school for like a year, I was around little kids a lot. And, and in retail, like 10 years at least. But the thing is, like, the only thing I noticed, like in this, I'm going to be honest, like, kids look like they have this dead look. Like they don't seem like they're happy anymore. Like kids just have this like joyous look on their face. Like they don't seem to have like the. It's not just what people are talking about, the Gen Z stare. I think it's a little bit more serious. It's like I don't know. I think it's more serious than that. Yeah. Yeah, looking at the kids today, I'm like, oh man, where did the like these little kids look like they don't have any like soul or anything. It's hard to explain. It's like they're dead inside. It's straight like they're zombies or something. I don't know. That's just an observation. I don't know if anybody else, not just like the Gen Z stare, but if you look at little kids, look at the expressions on their faces, it just seems like that there's something wrong. Yeah. Swanky swag. Huh? Yeah. There you go. All right. Do the pirate puzzler. Uh. Yeah. In the game. It's called Pirate Panic, right? Okay. It's Captain K. Rool. Yeah. You want to take the chimp challenge? This Donkey Kong shit was way before Monkey Jones and all that. This is like I mean, it was after Planet of the Apes, but it was definitely before Monkey Jones and Simmy and Jimmy. Uh, I failed the chimp challenge. Yeah. Is it ooh. Yo. Okay. We're out of the Swanky Kong. That's your boy Swanky. He tried to gank me. He nearly sank me. But I tank G's. But I do tank G's, obviously. 30th anniversary. I just couldn't wait till tomorrow. I decided to do a late night episode, even though I'm a bit more tired. But it was like, oh man. But no caffeine after midnight, so we got the ice water in here. So I suppose the Dixie Chicks renaming themselves as the Chicks was like a way to try to reinvigorate their career by pledging fealty to the Democrat Party or something like that. Some kind of weird thing where you're like, I don't know. It's only the left does this, which is like try to make white people feel guilty or something, or yeah. So I never feel guilty about shit. I mean, pretty much. That's a fact, Jack. Ready to get it done, Don? Ooh, that's a really naughty vulture. But I mean, also a name change could mean also, besides trying to get rid of Dixie for some reason, um, try to score some, I don't know, social justice points or something. Also, I think with a name change, they were trying to reinvigorate their brand and try to re kind of resuscitate their career after he died in the early 2000s after they criticized George W. Bush. So that could also be the reason. Yeah. The legendary Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Conquest. Legendary, man. Do you want to play like I kind of want to I kind of want to the OG right now a little bit. Just for a little while. Not like seriously, but have a Donkey Kong experience. Do 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 do. Oh, definitely the tune is amazing. Yeah, that's got that like nostalgic youth. Uh, oh yeah. Oh, you know one thing I did notice about this map, this digital painting right here, is that it's actually it's Donkey Kong's face. I never noticed. I don't think I noticed that before, or never took the time to notice that that was Donkey Kong's face. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I haven't played this game in 2 years. I haven't played this game in 2 years. Jungle hijinks. I know. Is it just me, or is Donkey Kong's like room a lot cooler in the first game? Ooh. Donkey Kong. Got your boy Diddy up in the city. Time to get some titty. Ooh. Back to nitty gritty. Yep. Diddy's still like one of the best like versatile players. You know, if you're getting your Kong on. Uh, so yeah, Donkey Kong's just good for kicking ass and taking names. Donkey Kong is just donkey strong. Donkey, 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 donkey. Yeah, and then Diddy is just quick, you know. Ooh, get that bonus. Got that Kong, got that G. Kong is always G and Dome. Oh, you found another secret one. Yeah, Flug. Oh, the failure music in the first game is a lot more traumatic. Ropey Rampage. Yeah. No, the funniest Babylon B headline today was like the it says it says Trump and the FBI deem Chuck E. Cheese as a terrorist organization and leader of the furries. I was dying when I read that. Yeah, I don't know what that weird internet subculture is like furries. I heard about it, but you know, like from a few strange characters, and I've just been like, oh, furries. Oh no, like oh that's wacky. Our family when I know what it is. It was like it took so much bread to get this condo that like um, we didn't really set up the internet and the computers um, that fast. We kind of like slow phased it in, so it wasn't real quick. And but finally, we got the computer really wasn't used too much for business. It was used mainly to play games. My stepdad would play golf, and I would play golf. I would play all the games. I'm not really a picky gamer. I tend not to play a lot of sports games because they're not fun because they're typically the older games with the crappier graphics aren't very good at simulating sports action. But of course the sports games today are like fucking amazing. They even have like NFL like the Maddens today are like got all the updated player information and everything. It's like it's fucking awesome. It's almost like realistic. So, but yeah, I've never been a picky gamer. I tend towards fantasy and sci-fi and fun, but not necessarily exclusively. If there's a really great, I guess sports games are really very fun if you're young because you have a lot of friends, and so like sports games are really fun if you've got buddies to share the stats and you got multiple players and like You know, like Zelda is like something that if you're in your 40s like me and you're like, oh man, you know, you don't have the buddies to play 4-player GoldenEye or wrestle WCW India New World Order Revenge. You know, because everybody's busy trying to make money in their careers or take care of their families or whatever. And so for the most part, or people are meeting up on different games online. So also, so that takes away a lot of intimacy in the close quarters gaming. Oh man, I don't want to die trying to get some bananas. Bounce, bounce. Then I make like retarded, like, they make like retarded belch noises in this one, or do they? No, it just goes. At least in Donkey Kong Country 2, at least they make it funny with the dudes going like, make like belching and farting and stuff. It sounds like Donkey Kong music. It sounds like some whimsical, like buddy, like like if there was a movie of Donkey Kong Country, it'd be like a cross country. It would be like Donkey Kong meets Vacation or something. I think I think they would sell it as like a. So to do '90s nostalgia, most of the shorts that do '90s nostalgia play this song. And I guess if you're going to choose a song to encapsulate the '90s, you would play the underwater Donkey Kong. Oh, definitely. It's so moody. It's pretty heavy for a video game soundtrack, really. Yep. But when they show like 1990s, like usually when they're doing nostalgia for the '90s, they'll show the malls and they'll show the people in the malls and or they'll show like high school graduations and stuff. And it almost like every time it seems more depressing than it is like something that makes you feel happy because this is such a moody piece. Oh, dude, you missed it. Yeah, this is some like George Michael's level shit, some Careless Whisper type shit. I gotta get my boy back. Yeah, I still remember going to Disney World in the underwater part where you take the where you go underneath into the aquarium. And I remember seeing like my first tiger shark, and I was like, "Holy God, this is." Actually, I was kind of scared, you know, just because like you know, with childhood trauma, the claustrophobia is pretty heavy, and so claustrophobia gets real bad. But it was kind of cool, like Jurassic Park or something. It was, you know, how they do the scientific presentations at Disney World, and it's always like, you know, the world of tomorrow, futuristic stuff, and almost feels like you're in a sci-fi movie set or something. but you could see like in the underground laboratory with all the different sea creatures and sharks and all that. Um, you knew that if if there was a explosion or some kind of attack or something, then all those different marine life would be on you. Maybe you'd drown too. It'd be like a claustrophobe's like worst nightmare. Like a claustrophobe's worst nightmare is that there's no exit and you can't escape, and then all the water's flowing in, and you're in an enclosed space, and then to even add like even more fear to it, there's like creatures everywhere too, all over you. So that's I had a dark thought for a minute, like what if this place, what if there was an accident and or something exploded, and what if all these sea creatures were unleashed like everywhere, and we were just fucking drowning in here. Yeah. Back then, like in the 1980s and 1990s, you didn't have to worry about terror attacks too much. Yeah. So it was kind of just one little fleeting, fearful thought. If you're a normal kid, you'll have like a dark thought every now and then, like a fearful thought, and then you'll be like, oh no, that's irrational, and you move on. So it wasn't like I had a panic attack when I went in there. Like coordinate. Oh man, you didn't coordinate it right, dude. Shit. Playing that OG music, huh? Concentrate on the song. Oh, that you wanna blow your load, premature ejaculate that one. There we go. Oh, all that for nada. The old school theme is keeping me pumped though. I think it's Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest, where it's like, do you fight the Super Bee called King Zing Sting? King Zing Sting. That always killed me. Oh, you fight a squirrel, right? Oh yeah. Candies. Oh, Candy Kong is like the. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a beaver. He stole all the fucking bananas, huh? He's like the Bidens. They like take all the shit. They take everything. Monkey minds. Wah, 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 wah. The nostalgia is killing me. Winky's Walkway. What? That sounds perverted. Winkies. What if it was Winky Dinkies? I'd be like, what? This is a kids game. Oh yeah, we're gonna need Diddy on this one. Well, Diddy Kong. Yeah. Yeah. The reason why a lot of music sounds like this is because in the '90s it was really popular world mix music. So that's why I call it world mix music. It's like a mixture of like different world beats and sounds. Um, and that was extremely popular. You know, you had like in the 1990s Deep Forest and it's Enya, Yanni, a lot of different composers in the world mix or the world beat. Oh yeah, which I don't mind really nice music like that. So I don't find classical or jazz to be boring as some people do. Maybe I find pop music more boring these days. Yeah, this will really test your hand-eye coordination for sure. Yeah, this is almost too much for uh, almost over 1 a.m. almost almost 2 a.m. Then the plot thickens. Dude. Yeah, some people say that video games rot the brain, but really you got to think all the time if you're playing a game to survive the game, to win the game. So I don't think it's a mindless activity at all. I think just watching TV or something is kind of a turn the brain off kind of experience. I'll always remember this girl that I worked with very briefly. I, I had a flirtation about being a waiter for a while. I thought, oh man, let's go be a waiter, but it never really worked out very well. Whenever I try, I'm just not a very good waiter. Like I kind of have social anxiety when it's no, not like playing a guitar, not like social anxiety like doing something silly like or doing something fun like dancing or singing or like playing a musical instrument or something like that. Not social anxiety like that, but like social anxiety, um, like in a waiting on people and tables. Yeah. So social anxiety, meeting random people, uh, yeah. These mind levels are always a pain in the ass. Oh, it's always that one right there that you're missing. I just like to hear that one part of the music. Oh, oh. Welcome to Astroworld. Yeah, that'd be a good idea for a video game. Astroworld, the video game, but have nothing to do with Travis Scott though, because Astroworld has nothing to do with him really. Travis Scott just or Jacques Bermond Webster the second. He was just lucky that Warner Brothers and Six Flags didn't own the rights to the name Astroworld. He's real lucky. Because if they had, he would have got his ass sued. His career went to shit after those 10 people got trampled in that satanic portal or whatever. See you on the other side. That was scary. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we just have to eat it because yeah, sometimes the save states are good, and then sometimes they're really bad because you'll be stuck in a doom loop. I hate this shit. Hate this shit. It's the save state to cheat. Rick and Morty. Shit. Oh. Punk. Shit. There we go. Do it. Astroworld. Yeah, I think before the 10 people were trampled at the Travis Scott concert, I think it was the mayor of Houston, Sylvester Turner, was talking about like setting up an Astroworld 2 or something, bringing back Astroworld or some bullshit. And what is the problem with Astroworld? Is like, or having a theme park in Houston? Well, the problem is that gangbangers and ghetto people get in there. Is probably is the problem with that. That's the reason why Astroworld couldn't survive in the first place. So the only way you can maintain a fantasy land that is that is family friendly is you have to get ghetto elements out of there, or gangbanger elements, and you can't protect families if those elements get into your theme park. So well, it's so weird because on that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is weird. It's like at that precise moment. Okay, I'll keep fucking doing it because I am getting a little pissed, but I'm gonna try to keep it together. Now I can't even recreate the original. Shit. I'm just gonna let it go. It's pissing me off. Oh, that's okay. We're gonna rewrite over that. Yeah, I mean, there was an Astroworld, and it lasted from 1968 or something to 2006, and that was it. It's not coming back because, you know, to keep theme parks going, it has to be a family friendly environment. Number one. Number two, people have to be able to afford theme parks. Number three, people have to feel safe at theme parks, relatively speaking. It seems like when shit goes south in this level, when it goes do 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 do, that's when you know the shit is hitting the fan. Yeah, there you go. That was when the do 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 do. Almost, man. Oh shit! And then it just starts getting hardcore right here. Dun, dun, dun. Man, You got stuck in another one, huh? Yep. I got stuck in another another doom loop. There we go. It has to be timed just exactly to get out of the situation. All right. Oh man, fucking it's over. Minecart Carnage it was indeed. Bouncy Bonanza. Do. Oh man. Yeah, it's probably harder to keep theme parks in major metropolitan cities because you have to have a stable economy and you have to have like way lower inflation and you've got to have a strong dollar. And so you've got to basically have economic stability. If you have like a whole bunch of plagues and wars and recessions and shit and bullshit happening, shit hitting the fan on the regular, it's no good for businesses that rely on stability and successful people. What's the old saying? And that's why we can't have nice things. Yeah, I guess it started out like with like a father would tell his children, and that's why we can't have nice things, children. Yeah, but the metaphor was like meant was meant for kids carelessly playing, and the father was like was working all this time so they could have nice things, and then the children carelessly play and they break the nice things, and then that's where the phrase comes from. This is a bouncy cave for sure. Boom. Okay. Well, no getting out of that train wreck. We might need Diddy because he's real fast. There you go. Got your boy Diddy up in the city. Ooh. Diddy. Too scared of the bee. I'm done. I've had enough of the Donkey Kong for now. getting donkey wronged. Donkey. 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 And then Jason, the drummer, he said, "That's your song?" And I go, "Yep." And he goes, "It just says donkey, donkey." And I said, "Yep." You don't get it? My point of making a stupid song and making it a hit was not to call people stupid. It was just to see if I could get away with it. So that was the whole point of the experiment, actually. Like, try to write the stupidest fucking song you can, and then see if it makes like $1 million. And yeah, it's just basically see if you can do it. It's not really like you're trying to tell society that society is dumb. So it's not for it to be pretentious or daft. There we go. We got all the bananas. It's like, hey, Jason, I got this new song. Oh, how does it go, man? Donkey, 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 donkey. But that's it. Yeah, it just goes donkey, and he's like, yeah, but it just goes donkey. There's, and I said, yeah, right. So what's your point? I know that it sounds stupid as fuck. That's the whole point of it. You don't get it? You write the dumbest song you can, make millions of dollars, man. Not that you're saying people that consume your music are stupid. These are definitely games that look way cooler by their cover art, and they're really suck. Yeah. That's kind of the tragedy of the old games, is that they could have really great cover art, but really suck. Really suck ass. No way. No, I like Psycho Dream, really. This game is a trip. I hope I have some Psycho Dreams when I go to sleep tonight. I hope it's not I'm trying to contact an old friend on Zoom and I can't reach him or something. These jelly things, they remind me of Star Trek, that episode where the aliens are like the jelly dudes, those gelatinous things that like fly at them and get stuck to people and shit. All this would remind me of Star Trek or a sci-fi movie if the protagonist wasn't wearing like a pirate outfit or something. Yeah, I know this has nothing to do with Donkey Kong. Man. I love how weird this music is. Doodle, 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 doodle. Doodle, 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 doodle. Dun, dun. Yeah. Oh, Tula, I'm sorry. I would have played that weird music, that weird game if I knew you were right behind. Sorry, Tula. Oh, we'll donkey it up for the 30th anniversary tomorrow. Well, today. Sometime tomorrow, today.